Hello there, hi everyone. I wanted to touch on a topic as to why human being is different from other mammals. There is a lot of skeptics and young people who have lost the meaning of life, who have lost the excitement, the charm, the mystery, the wow factor. Children are very optimistic in life when they're growing up, but as they get shackled into the chains of adulthood, they lose the spark and charm and mystery of life and the newness, and everything seems boring. They come to a dead end. They find everybody's living a monotonous life. Business or shopkeeping or corporate life is boring, and there's nothing to look forward to. What could be a better and greater adventure than being able to go anywhere at will? Let's say you had a plane of imagination and you could fly anywhere, um, in the galaxy, amongst the stars, anywhere on earth. Go to Niagara Falls in the next 5 minutes. Of course, you can't travel by plane, there are physical limitations. But what if you could get out of your physical body just like you get out in your dream at night and travel anywhere? Wouldn't that be a great adventure? So, the human body, when I was a child, I had questions why human being is special. Like our face and eyes and nose and mouth and 99 point, I don't know, X percent, 99.5% of the DNA, or 98% of the DNA resembles that of a chimpanzee. And chimpanzee also eats, poops, urinates, has sexual intercourse, and has more or less the same internal organs as us. So, aren't we just a little bit more refined and evolved monkeys? So, what's the difference? So, the main difference I found after having being led by the geniuses and giants of our times through the books mainly was that we have the capacity to activate certain centers in our brain and in our spine in the subtle body. We have two subtle bodies. We have a physical body and an astral body and a causal body. Some people just stumble upon activating certain centers in the brain and they experience madness, delusions. Some of them, we call them idiot savants or gifted savants. Uh, they can they have activated certain centers in the brain that can allow them and help them to remember every single breakfast they've ever had for the last 50 years. Flawless memory. Some of them can look at a scenery from the plane for 2 seconds and they can redraw the picture with tens of thousands of details in houses and buildings. So some of them are gifted mathematicians. So you can activate certain centers in your brain through yoga practice. That is why human being is special in the sense that they can work on activating these centers in their cerebrospinal axis, which in common vocabulary is now called lifting up kundalini or activating your third eye. It's mentioned in the Bible as well. I forget the verse, but it says, "If thine eye be single, thine whole body shall be full of light." Basically, when all the energy is withdrawn from the physical senses, which is mentioned in the Gita as a wise man is able to withdraw life force from her or his body. So when you're able to withdraw the life force and reverse the searchlight rather than flowing out from your eyes, from your mouth, ears, skin, when you're able to reverse it, we are able to partially reverse it at night from sense organs, but not completely because the digestive system and heart is still working. When you're able to completely reverse this flow, you're dead, so to speak. Or the heartbeat and the breathing is slowed down to one beat per 10 minutes, one beat per 1 hour. almost dead, suspended animation. So when you're able to reverse this flow of life force flowing inside out, to reverse it, then you activate certain centers in your body, and you're able to see from between your forehead the astral dimension in the astral world. That's called the third eye. Okay, have a lovely day. I think it's stretched a bit longer than the usual couple of minutes. Speak to you next time.